Next, I want to introduce length points. Now, we don't count, well, it's a little bit of a controversy between different authors, but personally, I don't count length points for purposes of opening one no trump. So for me, 15 to 17, strictly high card points when I open one no trump. But starting for any purposes of any other bid, we can count some points for having a long suit, because that long suit can be useful because if it's the trump suit, once everybody else has run out of that suit, you're going to take tricks with those long extra cards. And even if you're playing no trump, you can still run everybody out of that suit and take tricks with those extra low cards. So for length points, we can count, if we have a 5-card suit, we can count 1 point, and a 6-card suit, we can count 2 points. A 7-card suit, you might see a pattern emerging here, is 3, and so on. So each card after the 4th one in a suit is worth 1 point. So if I have a hand like this, how many points do I have?
9, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yep, 9 high card points.
2.
For a total of 11 points. If my partner opens one no trump, promising what?
15.
15 to 17, then I know our partnership has a total between us of
26.
26. Yep, 26 to 28, which means
You can still play
we want to bid a game.
So they open one no trump. We're gonna say
3 no trump.
3 no trump.
We could bid 3 no trump.
But do we
what
want to
makes
go
a
with that suit?
what makes a good trump suit? If we have 8,
Oh, and we don't.
and we know our
but-
partner has no singleton and no void.
So they have at least 2.
They have at least 2. So we have 6 hearts.
Yeah.
We know our partner has at least 2. So we know for a fact that we have at least 8 hearts. So not only do we want to bid a game, we want to pick our 8-card suit as our trump suit, which means
4 hearts.
we want to bid 4 hearts.
So
Now
we would go straight to 4 hearts.
Yep.
Okay.
Our partner opens one no trump, I would bid 4 hearts.
The alternative in the book is you go to 3 hearts, which gives your partner the choice of going to 4 hearts or 3 no trump. But,
Right. You could bid 3 hearts and then...
Yeah, 3
and
hearts
then,
would be 4.
But then when your partner bids again, you bid 4 hearts. But we can just bid 4 hearts with this. Some of you who've been through this class before or who have been playing for a little while may have heard of transfers. Don't worry about transfers right now. We'll talk about transfers in week 9 or week 10. Right now, with this hand, we want to play 4 hearts. So we just bid 4 hearts. Now, if we change this a little bit, and this is what Craig was mentioning, and let's give ourselves an extra point to make up for that. Okay, now we have 10 high card points and 1 for length, still a total of 11. Our partner opens one no trump. Well, and we have 5 hearts. We definitely want to be in game. But partner might have a doubleton. They might have 2 hearts. They might have 3 hearts. They might even have 4 hearts. And very rarely they'll have 5 hearts. But we don't know. We have to answer 2 questions. How high? We know how high. We want to be in a game. But we don't know where. Maybe hearts is where we belong. But maybe not. So here, this is where we're going to jump to 3 hearts. So our partner opens one no trump, and we jump in hearts. And this says, partner definitely want to be in game. So this is what we call a forcing bid. This is our first example of a forcing bid. Our partner, by partnership agreement, is not allowed to pass. And again, that's not a law of bridge, that's a rule of good play. If our partner passes, you're not going to get the cops called on you, but you might need to find a new partner after that. Three hearts is forcing. And what question are you asking? You're asking, can you support my hearts? And if you have three, then you have support and you should go to four hearts. And if you have only two, then you can't support and you should go to three no trump. And this way you'll find out you'll be in three no trump when you don't have eight hearts, and you'll be in four hearts when you do have eight hearts. So with this, yeah, Shannon.
So you're not telling your partner that you have six hearts, you're telling them that you have at least five.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And this is kind of old-fashioned bidding, and in modern style we use transfers, but we won't talk about transfers today. Okay, here's basically an opposite example. Let's say your partner opens one no trump and you have this hand. How many high card points do you have? Zero. You almost even have negative high card points. But what's interesting about this hand?
The sequence.
You got six hearts.
Yeah, a singleton.
And and a singleton. You want to make this trump because you know your partner has at least two hearts. You have an 8-card fit, and this hand doesn't have to be this extreme. If your partner opens one no trump, you bid two hearts, which tells your partner, I want to play two hearts. Please don't bid anymore. And you could do this with as much as 7 points. Remember, 0 to 7 points. You're only going to pass, if you're satisfied with one no trump. This time, you're not satisfied with no trump. You want to make your major suit trump. So you bid two hearts. You can do this whether your long suit is spades, hearts, or even diamonds. We're going to save two clubs for a special meeting. So we're not going to use two clubs today. And we'll talk about that also in week 9. But we're not going to use two clubs today. But spades, hearts, or diamonds, you can just bid your suit as a sign-off. It's called a sign-off. With the message when you make a sign-off bid is the auction is over. You're not allowed to bid anymore. And again, if you do bid, you're not going to get the cops called on you, but you're going to have an upset partner. So, to summarize, one no trump, you can bid 4 hearts or 4 spades with 6 or more cards and 10 or more points. You can bid 3 hearts or 3 spades with exactly 5 cards and 10 or more points. And then you can bid even 2 diamonds, 2 hearts, or 2 spades. Well, what if you only have 5 cards in that suit? Maybe you want to be in hearts, or maybe you want to be back in no trump, but at a part score level, at the 2 level, I'll give you a secret. A 5-2 fit is not too bad at the 2 level, when you have 5 and your partner has only 2. So even if you only have 5 hearts, or 5 spades, or 5 diamonds, you should still sign off in your suit. Sometimes you'll be unlucky and your partner has 2, and they'll say, oh, I wish we'd been stopped at 1 no trump. But there are more chances, it's more likely your partner has 3, and you just don't have enough strength to go exploring and getting to the perfect contract all the time. So even though it will sometimes backfire, it's still the best policy to bid this with 5 or more cards, and 0 to 7 points. You may notice there's a gap here. What if you have 8 or 9 points? We're basically going to ignore that possibility for today.
So you mean 0 to 7 high card points?
0 to 7 total points.
Total points. Okay, that's.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so this one, you could have 8 high card points, but because you have a 6 card suit, you're going to add 2 for your length.